Welcome to Global One Media Stocks to Watch. I'm Michael Suido. I'm speaking today with Fraser Matthews. He's the CEO of the cryptocurrency trading platform Netcoins. They're a subsidiary of the Canadian-listed company BIGG Digital. Fraser, great to see you again. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Michael.
Your company Netcoins has just released its second quarter results. From April to June, the company's revenue more than doubled as compared with a year earlier. It grossed 2.1 million Canadian dollars. So I'm wondering if you can tell us, Fraser, what is behind the growth? What's powering such a big jump in your quarterly revenue?
Yeah, we were very fortunate to have a great second quarter this year at Netcoins. For us, seeing good success and good numbers through that growth on the revenue side has been fantastic. We think there's a few main factors that have driven this. One is positivity through Q1, where Q1 for us, we saw revenues up about 180% quarter over quarter and year over year for the same period. And momentum from Q4 of last year into Q1, which is carried on through Q2. That's been through new revenue drivers like products, adding new coins to the trading platform, where we see new growth on a number of different meme coins, and some of the innovative new coins and tokens that we've added to the platform as well. In addition to that, we've seen tremendous growth in both Canada and the United States through our OTC sales and trading desk. Those have helped us to grow the book of business for large value transactions, whether it's retail investors, accredited investors, corporates, or institutions. They are now choosing Netcoins for their over-the-counter trading. And we've also added 2 new crypto assets to our staking platform as well. So users can not only stake and get high rewards with Netcoins, but for the new coins that we've added, we aren't taking any reward fees on those for the remainder of 2024. So that's really helped with growth and acquisition. There's 2 other factors as well. One is market. The market's been pretty consistent from a crypto price perspective. Although we haven't seen a lot of volatility in the market, we are still seeing large inflows into Bitcoin and Ethereum in particular, and we might see even more ETF growth through this year.
Awesome.
And lastly,
sorry, please go ahead.
Sorry, no problem. And I was going to say, and lastly for that, it's been on continued enhancements, reaching out to our customer base, figuring out what they want to see on the platform. And for us during Q2, we built out very specific onboarding flows so that we could make it easy for businesses and corporates and institutions and even individuals who might have legal entities or LLCs to onboard with Netcoins digitally.
So if we take a closer look at those numbers of yours, trading volume on the Netcoins platform, it jumped nearly 3-fold during the second quarter of the year. And your company has nearly 150 million Canadian dollars worth of assets under custody. I should point out these numbers are unaudited, but your parent company is going to issue audited results in the near future. Now, Netcoins is a Canadian company, but earlier this year, we talked with you about expansion into the United States. Netcoins tied up with a crypto infrastructure provider called Zero Hash to enable crypto trading in 48 states. So I'm wondering, Fraser, how is this going? How is Netcoins' business in the U.S.?
Yeah, it's been going great. For us, Netcoins USA continues to trade as is at this point in time, and it's been trading throughout the year. And as I mentioned previously, we've seen good growth in that space. With our Zero Hash partnership, we've been working through integrations during the last 6 weeks to integrate into their infrastructure so that Netcoins can trade utilizing Zero Hash's licenses across the United States. That's gone very well. We're in the last bits of the integrations and we're going through our testing phase. And we will announce when we will go live across the entirety of the United States, except for a few select states where licensing will come out for us in a few months. But we're looking forward to announcing that during this month.
The US is a big market for cryptocurrencies, but it is a competitive one as well. Coinbase is probably the best known US platform. There are other companies like Gemini and crypto.com. So what is Netcoins doing to stand out and gain traction?
Yeah, it's a great question. A really, really great question. So Netcoins has a few different approaches. One, we'll be extremely competitive when it comes to pricing. We want to make sure that when it comes to pricing, it's an easy option to select Netcoins and to trade with us. And the second is when we work with accredited investors, institutions, corporates, those who want to either have crypto on the balance sheet or are looking to make large value transactions. A lot of people say, white glove service, we're here for you, we'll talk to you, we'll see it through. But when you go to Coinbase, they have millions and millions of customers. And when you come to Netcoins, we don't have as many customers as they have. So you will truly get a one-to-one experience from our team as we grow our platform out. And we want to grow with our customers as well. So whether it's funding, trade execution, pricing, we're there with you every step of the way. It's boutique in nature, and that's intentional. We don't have to go to $1 billion on day one here at Netcoins. We want to grow slowly but surely and steadily as well. So for us, hands-on service, great communication, being with you every step of the way, tailoring not only trading but functionality to the needs of our customers and making adjustments that they're going to see on the platform. Further to that, we will work with our customers to understand what types of solutions that we can help to build for them and with them as well. Operating on both sides of the border gives us a lot of opportunity to learn from two different markets that are very distinct in their regulatory nature and as well as what's permitted to be offered. So in Canada, for example, we've got our Netcoins Pay Card, where you can make everyday transactions and earn Bitcoin rewards. We could consider that for other markets. And as well, we have a great staking program in Canada. And it's something that's not currently permitted in the United States, but if it was, we'd be ready to go on day one as well.
So as you mentioned, you've been rolling out a lot of new services and products to expand that user base. I'm just curious, if we're looking ahead, say between now and the end of the year, what else can we look forward to?
Yeah, so during the course of this year, we're going to be focused on a few different things. One is different funding options. So the way in which users can fund their accounts, we're going to make it quick and easy on both sides of the border so that you'll have a lot of methods at your disposal for your deposits of fiat. As well, we're doing a deep dive right now on our web interface. So web for us is really important. It's a big screen, gives you a lot of opportunity for charts and graphs and tools. So we've actually been working with our select user base right now to get feedback on what they want to see for the next version of Netcoins on the web. So we've been using these focus groups and getting feedback and building out our requirements. We've been through a design phase already, and we'll look to have a really exciting new web platform rolled out through the rest of this year. Something that mirrors the great experience that we already have on mobile on the big screen. So that'll be really important for us. Rolling out in the United States is going to be really meaningful and important for Netcoins. We're looking forward to that. Make it easy for users to just onboard with Netcoins. It won't be about which states we're in. It'll be simple and easy. And we're going to be growing our OTC sales team to help support this. So we've just hired two great new people to join our team. We've hired someone named Michael Kitt, who's based in Vancouver, and he'll be helping to grow out both the Canadian and the US business. So we're really excited about having him on board. He's got a great experience in the crypto industry. And as well, we've hired a woman named Erin Self. She's a real crypto industry veteran. She's been with Lazard Asset Management. She's been with BlockFi. She's been with Bank of New York Mellon. She's based in New York, and she's going to really focus on the US market for us. So we're excited to have her on board. And our team will be at Bitcoin 2024 in Nashville, hosting a number of meetings with potential clients and within the industry to help get our name out there as well.
Fantastic. So, I think really important that you have a good web presence. Traders, they use big screens. Of course, you already have a mobile presence, so that's all good. While investors can buy and sell cryptocurrencies with Netcoins, they cannot invest directly in your company. They can, however, invest in your parent, BIGG Digital Assets. Shares of BIGG Digital, though, they've had kind of a rough ride this year. They're down about 50% since January. So, Fraser, why would now be a good time to invest in it? Why do you think it's a stock to watch?
Yeah, I think it's a stock to watch because we've seen positive growth. So Netcoins year over year, when you look at our numbers, is trending in the right direction. Revenues are up, costs are down. So it's seeing the margins there is a big opportunity for investors. The public company is well funded. The public company has a great treasury, and we've got a lot of growth within TerraZero, who's working on not only their own technologies, but on new industries and new partnerships, and Blockchain Intelligence Group, which continues to build out a great product and user base with Clue and with BitRank. It's a global company. It's not subject to being set in regulated markets based on just where regulation exists. It can operate across the world. It's tremendous technology, which we're really excited about. And on or within all of the companies as well, revenue is something that's growing. We're really looking at making sure that the businesses are sound and the fundamentals are there. And we think it's a good opportunity for investors. So I certainly encourage everyone to look into our most recent financials, to look into how things have been trending throughout this year and make some good decisions about our organization.
Excellent. Thank you for that take on it. A lot of activity going on in the crypto space. Despite coming under a bit of pressure the last couple months, Bitcoins have still nearly doubled in value over the past year. A number of other coins have done even better than that. Solana, for example, is up more than sixfold. So it's definitely still a very exciting time to be in the space that you're working in. And when you look at your company's most recent financials, particularly with revenue and trading volume more than doubling, it does seem like you're on the right path. So thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
We've been speaking with Netcoins CEO Fraser Matthews, and you've been watching Global One Media's Stocks to Watch. I'm Michael Suedo.